Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a short but very effective workout for you that's all about the booty. You'll start seated at the top of your mat, keeping the knees bent and the feet on the floor. Take an inhale as you sit up tall and exhale as you slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, keeping the knees bent. From here, let's take a few Pilates breaths. So take an inhale through the nose, expanding through the rib cage, and as you exhale, finding your core and knitting the ribs together. Let's do that again. So take an inhale, breathing through your back. And as you exhale, focus on pressing your low back down into your mat. Now we're going to move into a pelvic tilt. So take an inhale, and then on your exhale, you'll gently curl up the tailbone. And then take another inhale as you untuck the pelvis. Again, like that, take an inhale and then exhale, curl up the tailbone, gently rocking the hips towards you and inhaling to lower back down. Really such a small range of motion and such a simple movement, but it builds such a foundation and awareness for many Pilates exercises to come, just like this next one we're about to do. So on the next one, you're going to tuck the tailbone, start lifting, and then engage the glutes as you lift the hips all the way up. Take another inhale, and then exhale, slowly roll down one vertebra at a time. Again, like that, rolling up, peeling the spine off of your mat. Taking another inhale and then exhaling, let your upper back hit, then your mid back, then your low back, and your sacrum hits last. Go nice and slow, just really focusing on finding that beautiful articulation through the spine each time you lift up and each time you roll down. And connecting to the breath here, inhaling to prepare and exhaling to scoop the belly and lift the hips up. And let's get into some pulses. So lower down an inch and then squeeze back up an inch. Keeping this slow and controlled, lowering down, inhaling and exhaling to lift. Squeezing through the glutes for 5, lift, 4, breathe, squeeze 3, last 2, last 1, squeeze and hold it. Keep the hips lifted as you reach the arms straight up to the ceiling. And from here, opening the arms wide as you open the knees at the same time. Inhaling to open out. Exhaling to bring it in. Keep squeezing the glutes and you're really working through those outer thighs to open. Inhale and exhale, close. Last one here. Inhale to open, exhale, bring it in, place the palms down. From here, lift your right leg to a tabletop, extend it out, bend it back into a tabletop. You're going to lower the hips down, squeeze back up, and then extend the leg back out. Bend it in, lower down, lift and squeeze, and then extend back out. Last time, bend it in, lower down, lift and squeeze, and then extend the leg out. Bend it in and place the foot down. Other side, lift the left leg up and then extend it out. Bend it back to the tabletop. Lower your hips down. Lift and squeeze and lengthen long. Bend, lower down, lift, and extend. Beautiful. Last couple, just like that, keeping the hips nice and square. Last time, lower down, lift up, extend it out, bend it in, and place the foot down. Take an inhale as you lift your hips high and exhale, slowly roll down through the spine and then hug the knees into the chest. Good work. Take a second to release your low back here. I had to wipe some sand off of my pants. Okay, now go ahead and come to your left side so we can come into a side lying series. For this one, you can lower yourself all the way down, resting the head into the left palm and then bracing yourself with the right palm in front of your stomach. Keeping the knees together as you tilt them down towards the floor, lifting the feet off, and then we'll come into clamshells. Hips stay stacked here as you use your right glute to open the knee. Your core is turned on, really helping to stabilize you here. Might feel simple right now, but don't worry, we're gonna build on it. You just have 5 more like this, and you can probably guess what's coming next. You're gonna breathe for 3. Last 2. On your next one, lift and hold it, and let's take little pulses. Pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now close the knee, open all the way back up, extend the leg now, bend the knee back, lower it all the way back down, and then lift back up, extend, bend, and lower. Open, lengthen, bend, and close. Good. Take a moment to check in with the core here. Make sure it's still turned on. Hips are still stacked. I know this is where that booty's really starting to burn. Keep breathing through it. You only have 2 more like this. And on your last one, you're going to extend the leg out here and take little pulses. Keep that leg high. The abs are really assisting here to help lift the leg, as well as obviously that right booty that's burning. Last 3, 2, 1, and lower the leg down. Really good job. Now extend both legs out, and then we're going to do some inner thigh work from here. So you're going to lift your right leg up and use your left inner thigh to tap the left foot to the right foot. Again, the core is doing so much work here to really help stabilize you. Now lift the left leg and hold it, and then we're doing little rainbows with our right leg, rainbowing it around and in front of your left foot and then in back of your left foot. Now challenge yourself here to lift that leg a little higher. You're almost done with this series. You've got this. Only 6 more just like this. Breathe through it for 5. Lift 4, lift 3, last 2, hold it to the front, and we're finishing with pulses. Pulse it up, use that right outer thigh. I know it's burning, you're almost there. Last 3, 2, 1, and release. And I have a stretch for you here. Bend that right knee, placing the right foot in front of your left hip, and maybe give that right glute a little pat. Enjoy that stretch. Now from here, you're going to flip onto your stomach and then bring your palms underneath the forehead on top of one another. Keep the legs extended long as you press the hips down into the mat. Take an inhale as you lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower down. Other side. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lower. Squeezing the glute to lift the leg up and lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And even though your belly is on the floor here, still think about pulling the belly button in towards the spine. The core is still involved. We're adding on now. Lift the leg up. Use the hamstring to bend the heel in towards the glute. Lengthen out and lower down. Lift the leg, bend, extend, and lower. Other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, lower. Good job. Pressing the hips down as you engage the glute to lift the leg. Engage the hamstring to pull the foot in towards the glute and lengthen back out. Last time, just like that. And then from here, press both hips down as you lift both legs off and then lower back down. Last time, and then you're going to lift the legs up and hold it, bend the knees, flex the feet, and now take little pulses using the glutes to lift the feet up. Really flex those feet, driving through the heels. Squeeze and lift for 6, 5, 4, you got it, 3, 2, 1, and extend the legs back out behind you. And let's take a nice stretch here. Grab onto your left ankle as you bend that left knee, pulling the heel in towards the glute, pressing the hips down. You should feel a really nice stretch through the quad. And then switching to the other side, pulling the right heel in towards that glute. And when you're ready, go ahead and release and bring yourself up, and let's transition into our side lying series on the other side now. So you're lying on your right side, and you can rest your head into your right palm, keeping the knees bent, lift the feet up, and then we'll go into our clamshells, using that left glute to lift the knee up, really engaging your core here, using that left palm to keep yourself stable, making sure the hips stay stacked, really working that outer thigh to lift the knee up. On your next one, you're going to lift the knee up and take those little pulses again. Breathe as you pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down, lift it all the way up, extend the leg out, bend it back in, and close. Take a moment to check in with your alignment. Check in on the hips. Are they staying stacked? Is your core engaged? Make sure you're keeping your ribs knitted together. Only a couple more just like that. And you know what's coming after a few more. We're going to take those little pulses. You probably have realized by now that I'm the queen of pulses. Last one. Open, extend. Here we go. Pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Extend both legs long now. Lift the left leg up, and now use your right inner thigh to tap the right foot to the left foot. And just give me 3 more like that. And then on your next one, you're going to keep the leg lifted, and we're going to go into those rainbows on our left leg now. Challenging yourself to lift the leg high as you tap it in front and then tap it in back. You're almost done. Finish this series strong. Keep engaging that right inner thigh to keep that leg lifted. Only 3 more. Lift that leg a little higher. You've got it. Stay with me. Last one like that. Tap it to the front and last push, pulses. Here we go. Pulse it out for 10, 9, 8, breathe, 7, 6, 5, feel the burn. Last 3, 2, 1, and gently release the leg. And I almost forgot to give you guys that stretch right there. So go ahead and bring that left foot in front of the right hip and just gently maybe patting down that left glute. I know it's probably on fire. And then when you're ready, you're going to flip onto your stomach and we're going to come up onto our hands and knees now. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. From here, keep the left leg bent as you lift it up and circle it around and out. Continuing on, just really focusing on staying pulled up in the belly here. Last 2 this way, and then we're going to reverse it. So lift it up, circle around and down, and let's reverse that. So lift the knee to the side, circle it back and down. Good. And just check in with your arms. Make sure you're not hyperextending in the elbows at all. Last one like this. And from here, you're going to extend the leg long to the side and then send it straight back behind you. We only have a few of these. Keep that core strong. You got it. Last one. Swing it over. Send it back. Now from here, come down onto your forearms. Bend the knee as you round the spine, pulling it in, and then send it back out. Really engaging that left glute as you straighten the leg. Bend and extend. Use the abs as you round the spine and then lengthen that leg long. And the breath here is inhale to round and then exhale to lengthen long. Just 2 more like this. And on the next one, you're going to hold it out there and pulse it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep the torso still. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, breathe, and lower the leg down. Beautiful job. And let's go right into the other side. So keeping the leg bent, lift the right leg up behind you, circle it around and down. Remember, stay pulled up in the belly. Just 2 more this way. Lift it up, around and down. Last one like this. Big circle. And then let's reverse it. So from here, lift the leg up, circle around and down. Good. Lift and lower. Beautiful. Last 2. Last one like this. Lift it up and bring it down. From here, lift the leg up, extend it straight out, send it behind you, and then bring it back to the side. I know this one's tough. You've got it. Give me 3. Lift, keep the leg high. Last 2. Last one. This is it. Send it back, lower down to the forearms. Now bend the knee in, round the spine, use your abs, and then shoot it back out. Good. Bend and extend. Inhale to contract, exhale, extend. Really squeezing that right glute each time you extend the leg out. Almost there. Just 2 more here, and then we'll finish out with the pulses. Bend it in, extend it out, hold it. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it and release. So good, you guys. Come to a child's pose. Take a deep breath here and then gently roll up. And we're going to finish out with some squats. So come to a standing forward fold, bend the knees and slowly roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to come up. Now feet are going to come about mat width apart, toes slightly turned out. From there, you'll squat down, reaching the arms up, and then slowly lifting your left leg back behind you. Other side, squat it down, and then right leg lifts up. Good. This is the last push of class. You've got this. Squat it down and control the right leg up and squat. Just a couple more here. You are so strong. You only have 4 more. Lift that leg up, get low, squat and control. Last one. Lift the leg up and release. Great job. Go ahead and step back. Take an inhale. Let's reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold forward, drop the head. Slowly walk out to a plank. Don't worry, we're just going to a child's pose. Drop the knees down and reach the arms forward. Take a nice deep breath here, in through the nose and out through the mouth. If it feels good for you, you can walk your hands over to the left side, opening up that right side of the body, dropping the head, taking a breath here, and taking a moment as you breathe to be proud of yourself for showing up today. When you're ready, walking over to the right side, reaching the arms long, getting a nice length in that side body. My booty was definitely shaking after this one. I hope you enjoyed that booty burn. And when you're ready, you can bring the hands back to the center and then slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Roll the shoulders down and back. Amazing job today. See you next time.